Good afternoon. My name is Niko, host of the political radio show Mi Casa Es Su Casa, and I urge you all to join our One Follow, $1 campaign, where we donate to 5 of our top 5 favorite journalists. It is a campaign that myself, Tim Black, H.A. Goodman, and Hard Bastard has started to try to raise awareness and make an impact and a statement showing that we don't need mainstream media anymore. So we want to have one follow for every single subscriber that we have. We're going to be doing this for the next 4 weeks, and we hope that you would join. We need independent media, and it's time that we start supporting them like we need them. So I encourage you to join that campaign. So, ladies and gentlemen, Cory Booker, he had a good time last night, didn't he? He was just he was riled up. Healthcare is a right. We need ACA, Affordable Care Act. He was giving passionate speeches on those Washington steps, and yet I find it hard to believe that you believe anything this man says. He is absolutely full of shit, and he always has been. First of all, let's be very clear. Cory Booker is basically a Republican. Second of all, let's be even more clear. Cory Booker doesn't believe healthcare is a right. So let's go ahead and take a step back and remind you all who Cory Booker is. Cory Booker is the same person who's taken $233,000 from the pharmaceutical industry. And then, after Bernie Sanders introduced legislation to lower the prices of pharmaceuticals, guess what Cory Booker did? That's what Cory Booker did. Yeah, you guessed it. He was one of the 13 Democrats that voted against it. Now, this may not seem that big of a deal if this happened maybe when Barack Obama had like 3/4 of the House, but we don't have that anymore. There's barely any Democrats not in the House, but in the Senate. There's barely any Democrats in the Senate right now, and 13 of them voted against you. They're trying to claim that Trump and the Republicans don't care about your health care. However, the only reason we have the Affordable Care Act, even though it was supposed to be a public option, even though that's not good enough, but better than what the Affordable Care Act has to offer, is because of the pharmaceutical and medical industries. This bill was going to allow us to import pharmaceuticals and get them at a much lower rate and save lives. Cory Booker voted against that. Yet he has the nerve to call healthcare a human right. If healthcare is a human right, advocate for single payer. You can even go private option to keep the government in check, which I encourage. But don't pitch this rhetoric of healthcare being a human right and then try to claim, oh, we want to make sure that the pharmaceuticals meet FDA standards. That's pretty much saying, once again, that you're beholden to the FDA and the pharmaceutical industries, because we all know, if you've done any research whatsoever, the FDA is about profit and control. It is not about our health. They approve drugs all the time that are known to cause heart attacks, cause blood clots, cause hemorrhaging, I mean, good God, the list goes on. Yeah, you've heard the commercials. They tell you really fast, by the way, this drug can kill you. That's more or less what they tell you. And this is the same FDA that for no reason at all whatsoever continues to ban marijuana. That has known to be a legitimate cure for cancer. It's kill cancer cells. A legitimate cure. This is the same FDA that has banned a plant from Germany that will cure cancer. Anything that cures cancer, the FDA bans. Let's go ahead and clear it. This is the same FDA that want to approve any type of natural medicine, herbal medicine that has been proven time and time again to work. Don't try and claim that the FDA is what the issue is. The issue is the people that are paying you. It disgusts me looking at the Democrats pretending as if they care about your health care. Yeah, Trump care, well, that probably is going to be the death of the poor. And we need to fight it. But Obamacare, Affordable Care Act, it's the death of the entire middle class. People are dying. They're dying. You're taxing them for their health care already, and then penalizing them if they don't pay. What do you call that? If someone doesn't get health care and they can't afford health care, and you don't pay it come tax time, and the IRS gives you a tax penalty for it, what else would you call that, ladies and gentlemen? We're getting taxed for something that we can't afford, we can't use, and then when we get taxed for it, because that's what we're paying with those premiums, we're getting taxed for. People are getting taxed on. Now you have deductibles for your prescription, $400, $500 deductibles. You have deductibles for your health care, and if you don't pay any of those, if you don't meet any of those, then you can't use them. But they still get their $500 deductible. They still get their $400 deductible. You've still been paying your premium this whole time. And they're praying that you don't use it. And the Democrats are expecting us to believe that Affordable Health Care Act is that much better. It's fantastic for poor people in the right states. And yeah, it's not even fantastic for all poor people. You even have to be in the right state for that to happen. So Cory Booker, John Lewis, everybody else, shut the hell up. Stop feeding us nonsense. You don't believe healthcare is a human right. It's funny how those with undeniable coverage can stand up and pretend like they know what we're going through. Like they know that the Affordable Health Care Act is working, when I literally hear people dying every day, suffering every day, because they can't afford the pharmaceuticals that you voted against. You disgust me. And I will make sure that I make it my mission to reveal the truth about you at every single turn. Because I know your game. You're trying to run for president, and the truth tellers are not going to let it happen. So thank you all so much for watching. And like I said, I strongly urge you all to follow and join our One Follow, $1 campaign. We want to see $1 for every subscriber that myself, H.A. Goodman, Tim Black have. I'm the first one. It's my feature this week. I think Hard Bastard is getting featured next week. I strongly urge you to follow all their pages and join our campaign. Donate $1 to the Patreon, because we need independent media and we need each other. And always remember, find your balance.